Hi everybody, this is the review video for our 4th Beginner Swing 2 class. My name is Ariel.
I am McKinley.
We are going to give you a quick run through of what we taught today. We started by talking about tension and compression, which is the connection out here in open position. And all information is communicated either by generating tension, which is the lead moving away, or compression, which is the lead moving towards, in this arm. We talked about how when we do this, right, the tension is fingers against fingers, and compression is my fingers against McKinley's palm. And we had you practice moving around using this connection. Fellas have their eyes closed for part of that. A few things that help. Remember, we don't let these elbows go back behind us. And we don't want to be too close, because if you do, A, you have to raise this hand in order to generate any kind of force, and B, you can't generate any kind of force. So it's really hard to communicate what's going on if you just do this.
Yeah.
So before you did it, we had you practice this magnet exercise where we walk together till our hands touch. And then we back up just until we feel the tension. So notice we're quite a ways away from each other. From there, we moved on to our move of the day, which is sugar pushes. They look like this. We reviewed how to get into this double hand position, which is that while you're doing basics in open, the lead holds in his hand and the follow puts their hand into it. Remember, leads, you need to have that hand in the basic before you're going to lead sugar pushes. Then, all we do is on this rock step, we're generating double-handed tension. And then the follows are going to triple step in response to that.
Leads, you kind of just triple step in place, kind of putting pressure on your left foot and leaning a little bit to the left.
Yeah, this is to avoid this sort of awkward head bumpy thing that'll happen if you both go straight on. But remember, don't triple step sideways. You're triple stepping, still facing forward. You're moving side to side.
So even though you're triple stepping kind of into your left leads, you're still kind of staying in place. It's just kind of where you're putting the emphasis.
Yeah, and it follows as I triple step forwards, right, I'm going to have my right foot forward. The lead's arms are going to move out, and mine are going to move out with him. So that at this point of compression, we're quite close to each other.
Right, not here, or not here, out to the sides.
Yeah. And then you use that compression to triple step back.
Alright?
And then the arms come in as you do. So the whole thing looks like this. Rock, step, triple in, triple back. Rock, step, triple in, triple back. Rock, step, triple in, triple back. The biggest piece of advice we can give you, practice that a lot, because it's a fairly easy set of movements, but the hard part is making it smooth.
Yeah.
We talked about how it's like a sine wave, right? The whole thing is smooth curves, not jerky. But it takes some practice to get there, so just be patient with each other. Try it lots. You will get there. And then we taught you how to get out of it, which you could just rock step out of it and, keep on with your dancing, but that's kind of boring. We taught you something more fun. Which is just like a tuck turn.
Yeah. The difference here is that when we lead that larger rock step back and we triple together, all the force is going on my left side. I'm really letting the tension, the compression build up on the left hand and opening up into a open hand.
You triple a little bit more to the left and lean a bit more to the left to facilitate that.
Right.
Yeah, and then we go to this high five position at the follow shoulder height. You guys know this part. And then we just triple step through the tuck turn.
Alright, and your follow will be heading to the left, so make sure it's clear. And just when you're doing this, it's really all the pressure is on the left side. The right hand doesn't even really have to be connected. There's nothing really happening there.
Yeah.
So all the force is here to center through.
And then remember to push over my head again, because just like with the American spins, because if you don't, I won't gain any distance, and I need to get a ways away from you so that we can go back to being open.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure once you're all built up like that, so you really need to push away to give her somewhere to go.
Yeah. So that was sugar pushes and our conversation about tension and compression. And then we spent the last few minutes of class talking about the end of the sham sham. So as you guys remember, what we sort of sprung on you last week was that after everything that we've taught you up until this point, right, the end of the half breaks, full break thing, there's 4/8 where we just walk around. And then you do the whole thing again, this time with freezes instead of full breaks. So we're not going to show that part because it's pretty straightforward, right? But remember, there's a full break after the slides right at the beginning. you freeze there. There's a full break after the tacky annies, you freeze there. And then there's a full break after each set of half breaks, and you freeze there as well. So instead of 4 half breaks, or instead of 4 full breaks, sorry, in total you have 4 freezes. And then after the last freeze, right, because you have 2 half breaks and the freeze, and 2 half breaks and then freeze, the last 4 eights, it's 8 eights, last 8 eights, we're gonna go backwards and forwards each 4 times. The move that goes backwards is called boogie backs, and it's really easy, right? So we're gonna have our weight on our left foot because we've just finished, we finished a half break and then we froze with our weight still on our left foot. So to do these boogie backs, they're all kickball changes, only you sort of hop backwards. So you clap and kick, you kick with your right foot, and then we're gonna go right, left. Clap, right, left. Clap, right, left. Clap, right, left. And that's 8 counts. The first time we go forward, we're gonna do boogie forwards, which is sort of a scuff, step, scuff, step, scuff, step, scuff, step. And each time you scuff, you snap your fingers. So the 2 together look like this. And we'll count this time instead of saying words. 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you do that twice. And at the end of the second one, you're going to end up with your weight on your left foot again. So we've just gone forwards, now we're going to go backwards again. We do another set of boogie backs. 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7. And then this time, when we go forwards, we do a Shorty George. And I will make this point again. I do not do Shorty Georges properly because of a knee injury. So I will put the link to the video in this description, again, the same one I put in the first one with the whole shim sham. It's Patrick and Natasha, they're international instructors, very, very good. If you want to know how to do the Shorty Georges properly, watch that, okay? So, with that in mind, my version of Shorty Georges looks like this. We're going to start with a kickball change again, because we always do. 8 and 1. And then the idea with the Shorty George is you bend down and you get one knee in behind the other, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And your weight's on your left foot again. So there's another set of boogie backs and then another Shorty George, and that's the last move. With styling, the Shorty Georges, basically you go down, and then as you move forward, you slowly stand up. And your fingers point down. So with styling, it looks like this. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's it. And then you just grab a partner and you social dance until the song is over. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We had a lot of fun teaching you. We hope that you enjoy having the guest instructors next week, and we really look forward to seeing you next semester.
Thank you.